Good evening. Welcome to another video. Thank you guys for like all the support, for all those who are subscribing, liking the video. Make sure that as you are watching, please like the video, share, comment, and all of that. So for today, we are gonna make something exciting. We are gonna make Etanga. That is what we call it in my language. Yes, this is called Etanga. In English, I've heard some people call it the Kalahari Melon. So please tell me, what is this called in your language? I know it's indigenous to like Southern Africa. But if you are watching from anywhere else in the world, please tell us if you know this and if you eat it. So we are gonna prepare it. It's grown at this time of, or rather it is grown and mostly eaten at this time of the year, when the people are done don't know, just
harvesting,
yes, when they are done harvesting. So this is childhood memories for me. I just had to make sure that I get it. So yeah, so we are just gonna prepare it. The first part is that we're gonna remove all this part, and then we are gonna cut it in 2 pieces, and then we'll cut it into the pot. It's very tasty. I'm gonna take you through the whole process of how to prepare it. I'll not shorten the video. I'll try to make it as long as possible, so that even in the future, I'm sure there are many kids who will not have an opportunity of like seeing how this is prepared in the village. But yeah, this is lovely food, man. It's really healthy food. This is what we grew up eating, and it's very, very healthy because you mostly cook it with the seeds, and the seeds are very healthy. And it's also naturally sweet. So once we cook it, we'll just put a little bit of sugar, but otherwise you don't need to put it in sugar. At this point, I'm just gonna insert like a picture of the end product, so that you can just know what we are doing. It's gonna look like what is it? It's like a porridge. Soft porridge that we are gonna be preparing. But yeah, it's exciting. As you can see, this is obviously a quarter, so we have already eaten most of this. We had just kept this one in the fridge. I am besides that, I love to cook the food of all types. At the core, I am a village girl, man, and I really like our own Oshuambo food that we grew up eating. I just feel like it's much more organic, it's healthy, and everything. And if I was doing this in the north, I feel like I'm wasting most of it. But yeah, so I'm just remembering how, like in childhood, you'll be told, don't waste food. But I don't think I have the right of this, because we use a katana. What's a katana in English?
Panga.
A panga. That's what we use to like remove this, and it's much more easier, but it's also a skill. All right, it's almost done, ready. It's very, very sweet. Even if you can just taste a little bit. Oh, I'm wasting. We're only supposed to remove. I was basically supposed to remove. I was just supposed to have it like this, but now look at what we have done. it's not allowed, but oh well. In Windhoek it is, I guess. All right, so we are done with that process. I'm just gonna move this waste on the side so we can continue with the video. And I'm just gonna put everything there so that I can just give it a rinse afterwards. It's quite soft. It's not as hard as day one. It's very, very sweet. So just want to show you how it looks like. And the seeds are also eatable. They're in fact very, very healthy. So this is most healthy, most organic. It's really, really healthy. I wish we had it all year round, or maybe if they sold it somewhere in Windhoek, but they sold it exactly in its organic form, like we'll get it from the north, because it's something you can actually keep for long. It doesn't go bad for as long as you don't cut it up. It can stay for quite some time. So this is the melon, Kalahari melon, but if there's another name for it, please come in the comment section and let's learn together. I'm just excited because it smells so good. It smells really, really good. Okay, I'm almost done, cutting up. I know most people maybe might not prefer to like eat the seeds when they're done. I prefer doing that, but just as a technique here, always try to like cook it with the seeds, because it gives it a different taste compared to when you don't cook it with the seeds. It really gives it a great aroma. So I would definitely advise that we cook it with the seeds. So now we are done cutting up everything. I'm just gonna give this a rinse and then I'll put it in the pot. So I'll show you guys when everything is in the pot, and also show you a technique, because you shouldn't put in a lot of water, because this already has already water. So you should just put in minimal water and keep monitoring it from there. So I'll show you the technique of that. So see you on the other side. Okay, so we're just gonna fit everything in the pot. Maybe we can just show everything in the pot. And as I said, you don't put in a lot of water, because most of this already its content is water. So once we cook it, you can see it's full like this. Once we cook it, it's gonna be here. It's the same thing you also get when you are like cooking, spinach. I don't know if you guys know the story. I don't know if I can tell it in English, but I'll try. But it's like a childhood story where the man brought the wife a bowl of spinach, cooked it, and then when the wife served, the bowl was I mean the spinach is served was basically very very like minimal, almost a quarter of the bowl. So we're like told that story growing up. So then what the husband did, he beat up the wife and said, I brought you a big bowl. So what did you do with the spinach? Did you eat everything up, or what happened? Anyway, that was a commercial break. So, but the same thing will basically happen with this Etanga. Now it's full. It's gonna be probably here, because most of it is water content, and that's why we are also not going to put a lot of water. But yeah, it really smells amazing. I can you know smell it already. Switched on the wrong stove. I can smell it. I can also see how like sweet it is. This one is really sweet. It actually smells like a watermelon, but just better. Watermelon, but just better. And this is just the seeds. I wanna keep them for the next season, so that I take them along to the north. So most of it is here, but I wanna take it along to the north when we go and plant, so I can just plant my own Etanga. So I'm gonna dry it and then I'll keep it for the next season. I know there will be some already, but I like this, you know, flavor. Oh, I like this you know particular one, so I just want to make sure that the next one we are eating, it's also like this. So next year this time, guys, if my Etanga comes out, if I go plant and it comes out, I'll come back here and show you the story. But anyway, enjoy the video. We are just gonna let this cook. I promise you guys, I'm gonna put in water. So this is milk. Sorry guys, I left you hanging. My like storage was a problem, so I just needed to like delete a few videos. So I poured in the water, all of this. It was like three quarter. It's about 150 mils to like do that, and then at the same time, I shown you my seeds already, which I'm gonna keep for the next season, because I particularly like this you know type, and it's so sweet. So normally once you find a good, you know, a good tasting one, you should, you know, keep it and make sure that you plant it again. All right, so I'm just gonna add a bit of salt to taste. Always you should add salt to your food. If you do it differently, or you maybe add, you know, salt at the end for whatever reason, just comment down, you know, below. But I feel like cooking with salt always add great taste to the food. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of water so that this salt on top can go down. It has already started boiling, so I'm just gonna cover it, and in a few minutes it should be able to like go down, and the lid will fit completely. All right, see you on the other side, and let's you know have a conversation. Like I said, what do you guys call this in your language? If it's different one from Oshiwambo, from like where I'm you know from in northern Namibia, in your country, any like Southern African countries. I know that this is indigenous to like Southern Africa, but if you do have it anywhere in the world, maybe somebody took this to another part of the world, let me know what you call it in your language. And yeah, let's cook Etanga, and let's see the like end you know result. It's still a long process to go from, you know, here. It's still a long process to go. So yeah, we are gonna get there. Awesome. Just in case you are wondering what else we use the like cover for, we call it ipeta. We actually give it to the pigs in the north. It can actually be used as like food for the pigs, but obviously here in Windhoek, I don't have a pig, and I don't know anybody with a pig nearby, so I'm gonna get it in the bin. But in northern Namibia, it's food for the pigs. So yeah. This was after 10 minutes. You can see that it has shrinked up, and this is where we are. Like I said, it will shrink. I just wanted to like show you the process or how it has done it after 10 minutes. So initially put on clothes, but that is where we are. It's already going down. So like I said, at the end it will be right here. So yeah, see you in the next video. Hi guys, we are continuing this video. We started cooking our Etanga yesterday, and we are continuing today because yesterday it was a bit late when we started. So we have boiled our like Etanga, and now we are going to like continue the process. Like I told you, the process is a bit long. So yeah, come with me. So where we are now, our Etanga has it's ready. It's basically ready to be cooked. So I told you it was full. You have seen, and you can see where it is now. So we really just need to get ready to cook it. So the first process is to what do you call this English hokorunga?
Steer.
What? Stir it.
Okay.
Stir it to make it smooth. So maybe you can just come closer. So you can show us. So we are gonna make it smooth. Let me make it good for you guys. So you can see it was big pieces, and now we are gonna stir it. You can see the seeds and everything, but we need to like stir it and make it smooth as it has completely cooked. So you need to like cook it until it's thin. I am using a wooden spoon, or in Oshuambo we call this oluko. So that is what I'm using. Again, tell me what do you call this in your language? We use this to like cook, porridge, everything. Nowadays we have modernized it, but back in the north we use palm trees. That is what we use to like make oluko. Yeah, if I get an insert somewhere on the internet, I'll insert it for you guys in the video, so that you see what I'm talking about and which part makes oluko. We mainly take it from the palm trees, or maybe if you have the like young palm trees, you can also use that one. All right, so our like Etanga, it's just about getting smooth. I'll show you again, and thereafter we need to like add our like flour. This is mahango flour. In English, it's basically coming from the pearl millet. Pearl millet, it's our staple food in Namibia, especially in the northern part of the region. So this is the pearl millet flour. Very, very healthy. We like grew up eating this for like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you can make different things with it. The like most popular one is oshifima, which is or rather in my dialect. In my dialect we call it oshikuria. Oshikuria is not food in my language. It is actually pap, but then it is also commonly known as oshifima. That is what we use. So yeah, that is what we use mainly to like make pap, and we eat it with spinach, we eat it with beans, we eat it with meat. It's basically our staple food. It's like our rice if you are like in India, as an example.
Ugali.
Yeah, or maybe what is this thing? Yeah. All right, so as you can see, if you can just come closer, if you can zoom in, you can see this has pretty much become smooth, but I'm just gonna turn it again to make it much more smoother. because you don't want the lumps. So if it's not smooth, it's gonna give you lumps. So it's very important that you make it as like smooth as possible before you like start the process. I'm also gonna go in with my whisk just to make sure that everything is smoothened up. But so far it looks good. Guys, I am going through a lot to shoot content. This thing is hot. But yeah, just making sure that everything is smooth. Turn it. Oopsie. Etanga, please comment down below what you call this in your language. At this point, some people smoothen it and take out the seeds. Like I said, I like it with the seeds because they are very, very nutritious. But you can also choose to like take them out and perhaps eat separately. I'm going to have it with the seeds, and I just want to check my heat. Everything is good. I'm just gonna add in a bit of salt, just a little bit, and some sugar at this point, and I'm gonna leave it. Traditionally, like I said, it's already smooth. I mean, it's already sweet. So we don't really add sugar, and plus growing up, we didn't have so much sugar to waste. So yeah, at sometimes we put in sugar, at times we didn't. But I am going to like add in sugar. Depends on your preference. If you also wanna have it without sugar, it's also very much okay. It just depends on your taste buds. At the end, I'm also gonna add in butter. I know growing up we also never added butter, but when I cooked it in the recent times as an adult, butter really also makes it quite tasty. So yeah, tell me, what do you think about the like sugar addition and the butter addition? Do you also do the same or not? Let me know in the comment section. Let's have a conversation. Or perhaps where you are from. Come on, getting any other country. Like I said, it's indigenous to Southern Africa. So if you have it anywhere else, tell me. Kenya, any East African in the house, and do you have this in your language? And what is it that you call it? Let's have a conversation and let me know how you make it. So yeah, so at this point I'm gonna go ahead and like add my mahango. Mahango is what we call this in Oshuambo, but it's known as pearl millet in English. Very, very nutritious meal. If you don't know, please go on the internet and just Google nutritional values of mahango. It's having a lot of micro vitamins that you really need. So I love this, and it will forever be like part of my diet. So again, I told you Etanga is very nutritious, and now we are adding mahango, so this is just a wholesome meal that we are gonna have here. So I'm gonna start off my this. The point here is to avoid the lumps, especially if the fact that we are going to like put it in like a hot thing. It's like almost adding your mahango to like hot water, and the like outcomes if you have cooked mahango a few times. So hence I'm just going in with my whisk to make sure that the lumps are reduced. at this point. Oof. Not easy. My whisk is a bit short, but so far so good. So I'm gonna add in more. You also don't want to be thick. You want it to be in a porridge consistency, same like you make porridge, or okatete like we call it. So yeah, we grew up eating this for lunch mainly. It's a lunch meal. It's quite heavy, so but anyway, everything else we ate was heavy, especially with the mahango being our staple food. But we mainly grew up eating this for lunch. So I'm done going in with my whisk, so I'm just gonna go in with a wooden spoon, and I'm gonna try to like smoothen it out again to make sure that there are no lumps. And once I'm done with that process, I'll cover. So this is it, really. Let me just show you. You can see there are still a few lumps, so I'm gonna try to like turn it around to make sure that there are no lumps. If you have a method that you use to make sure that there are no lumps, I know some people mix the mahango in the water and then they just add it in to avoid lumps, but I didn't grow up doing that. Yeah, this is what I grew up doing. Also, another difference is that growing up we mainly made this with the fresh flour, the one which is not yet dry, but it has really just been pounded. That is what we grew up making Etanga with. And I don't know for what reason, so maybe if anybody knows, I don't know if it made it taste better or anything. Guys, I'm burning. This is not easy, so I'm gonna try to hurry up so I can just finish this process. But I was just saying, growing up we like mainly used usira, what do you call it, there's the same ones that we basically use to make oshkwila. Okay, my videographer here doesn't know.
Utarara.
But yes, usiru tarara, like that is what we basically made this with. I don't know why. Maybe it's for the taste, but I just also find this one equally the same. So the reason I'm doing this on the side is really to make sure that I like get the lumps out. That is what you're doing. So you basically smoothen everything. It's like a whole exercise. I feel like I'm working out. It's amazing. It's very much amazing. I think the last part, I am really at this point where I'm like, should I add flour or do I leave it in this consistency, because I also don't want it too thick. It's really nice when, like I said, when it's in a porridge consistency. And if I was making porridge, this is how I will leave my porridge. So I'm just gonna leave it in this consistency. I'm gonna cover for some time. The point is that it must cook. If you know how to make the porridge, especially mahango porridge, you know that it needs to like cook for some time So this one is just gonna be the same way. So I'm just gonna go ahead and reduce the heat so that I can really simmer this, you know, pot, and then yeah, we should be good with our etanga. I'll let you know if I do add a little bit more flour, but I just wanna give it you know, time so that it can just cook. But I think this might be it. I might just show you how to add like the butter and everything, but it's like I said, it's the same concept as you cook the porridge. You also want to add butter afterwards if you prefer that. If you don't prefer that, it's also totally fine. So yeah, so I'm gonna allow this to like simmer for like about 10 minutes, and then you know, check, and then I'll perhaps give it another 10 minutes. So in 20 minutes this should all be done. All right, that's it. I'm tired of talking, and I'm also tired from the cooking, but I think this is, you know, it, and I'll see you in the next chapter of this video, and while we are gonna finish off our etanga. At this point, I decided to like add, you know, butter to my etanga, just the same way I would have done it when I do okatete. It was really nice. Just, you know, take some butter, add it in, and let it cook inside. It was already getting ready at this point. And yeah, whenever you're cooking this, you should just be happy with the consistency. Like I said at the beginning of the video, once you have smoothened everything out, then the process really just becomes the same as cooking soft porridge or cooking okatete. And just making sure that you allow enough time for, you know, everything to just simmer and cook properly until the next stage, which you see now. Yeah, at this point again, I'm just smoothing out any lumps which might be left. And now I realized as I was editing this video that the reason we use wet, you know, flour, it's really to like lessen it's because with the dry flour the lumps are more. Also, I was also told that the taste is a little bit different, but yeah, this you know, taste was amazing nonetheless. At this point, it has been after 30 minutes or so. Just beautiful things I see in the pot. This is exactly how you want it. You want to see those you know, bubbles, because if it stops, if the bubble stops coming up, my goodness, English and Oshwambo, guys. But yeah, if the bubbles are not coming up and they are forming into those beautiful bubbles, it just means that our etanga is ready. Can you see that goodness in the pot, guys? Can you see the goodness in the pot? Woo. Okay, I can't wait any longer. I think I'm gonna go in and dig in, and I'll let you guys know how you know it tastes. Beautiful things, beautiful things. Just gonna zoom it in for you guys. Beautiful. Oh, it looks amazing. Yeah, so that's how it looks. Like I said, it's not a difficult process. It's really easy. It just requires a bit of technique. But if you get your etanga ready and you stir it properly until it's smooth, you can, from there onwards, you are just making okatete or porridge. There we go. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Those you know, bubbles shows you that it is ready. All right, I'm gonna dig in and then I'll let you guys know how it tastes. Awesome. All right, now our etanga is ready. Just come closer. See the bubbles, feel the bubbles. So it is ready. I'm just gonna dig in and serve some for myself. I'll show you in the plate now. Childhood memories, guys. Childhood memory relieved. Woo. So yeah, just gonna, excuse me guys, but this tastes amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and just grab a spoon and taste it for you guys. Ooh, wow. Childhood memories. It's hot, sorry. It's a bit hot, but it's such a winter soul food. It's nice and hot. It's amazing, guys. This tastes amazing. So I'm gonna go in and add in some milk, fresh milk. The other day I have also tried it with fresh cream and it was a bomb. I don't have fresh cream in my fridge today. Since I made you guys the last video, I hope you have watched that. If you haven't, please go and watch our last video that we did. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put in milk. Yeah, I don't know. It's just amazing, guys. It's amazing. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, comment. I told you guys what you should have a conversation about, so please let's go ahead and do that. At the same time, follow me on Instagram. I'll basically put the link down below, and follow me on Instagram. And let's have conversations and let's cook together, really. Yeah, from me, I'm gonna sit down and enjoy my etanga. Yeah, it's gonna be a good night. But yeah, thank you guys, thank you everybody, bye bye.